wants to go first and talk about how this journey has been?
I can. So I don't know, Rohit, I bet you know a bit of my background, but I'm not, facilitation is totally new to me. So I wasn't aware of much how a facilitator works and how they help. So for me, these 4 sessions were very useful because I got a full understanding of the role of a facilitator and how they take the process and how crucial they are in making the job easy for the people in the team. So that was useful for me to learn. I've learned several techniques which you sort of showed as in the form of games, and the different ideas that you floated, that makes communication, that sort of helps in prioritization or in coming to a consensus. So those kind of things, those techniques were fun and useful, and something I will take away in my role in my company. So yeah, that's all I think from my end. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you for your training sessions. Yeah, very useful and very good.
Glad. Thanks for that feedback, Nasreen. Who wants to go next?
Yeah, I can go. So I started out curious when you asked us for emotions. I was very curious to start of what I would learn, anything new I would take away, what might be different from what I already know. And then along the path, I was mostly excited because now we were getting to practice techniques and involved. And then today I was anxious to finish. So it was definitely an emotional roller coaster, but I'm really happy that I attended and I met everyone I did and learned a whole lot more than what I came in with.
Nice. Good. Thanks, Amy. Who wants to go next?
I can. So for me, when I started, I was really excited, very excited because it's something that I needed to learn and go implement it. So last week was really exciting for me. Yesterday was a little bit down. I felt like, okay, we're getting to the heart of this thing. It looks like it's more complicated than I thought. But again, it's a learning process. You just need to take everything and, run with it. I do not know what is ahead of me. So this so far has been, it's a journey for me, and I feel like I'm just beginning and I'm ready to go for it.
Great. Thanks, Linda. And who wants to go next?
I will. So much like the others, when I started, I was, I guess, anticipating. So it's always exciting starting something new. At the end of the first session, I felt more comfortable because I'd met all of you, and we'd done the icebreaker, games to get to know each other. So I knew what to expect going forward in the next sessions, which was better. And it just, promotes, the ability, like you said, Rohit, to be able to share openly with others. And then as I went through, confident, thoughtful, thinking about everything that we've been given to learn. Last week's session, I think, Rohit, I mentioned this, but I was anticipating because a couple of times in the first session, you'd referred our questions to, well, hang on, because we're going to get to that in session 3. So I was really anticipating what you're going to share with us in session 3. And then, like I said, I did feel that we went through a lot of information the yesterday. So anything that you can do to break that up a little bit would be helpful, because you share a lot of really, really good stuff with us. And I'd rather be able to take the time on things that you think are going to be, beneficial, and then maybe, like you did with the 3 Ps, just use it as a reference to say you can learn more about this on this website. I find that really helpful too. And then when I started today, I was happy, not necessarily because this is the last session, but I'm completing my IC Agile Agile coaching path. And hopefully I'll have the opportunity to be able to get the next certification in this track. So that's kind of my reasoning for being happy today is that I'm making progress with my goals.
Nice, good. Thanks, Cheryl. Who's next? Which one wants to go next? Fabio, Madhavi?
Yeah, I will go next. Okay, I have been conducting trainings from past 7 to 8 years. So I have been, as I said, that I have a participants like around 40, 45 in a closed room. But as in the virtual, since we all have moved from March, April, so dealing with the big rooms was a challenge for me. But honestly speaking, that thanks to Rohit, and always I feel that he is the best, whether you need a guidance or whether you need anything new to learn from him, a very positive spirit. So yes, I mean, thank you so much, Rohit, for giving me that confidence that virtually I can manage the large groups. Also, I can use that liberating structure techniques for facilitating the events when I work with my clients. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
So since I'm staying late night, but I don't find it that it is too late night for me, because there is something new piece of information is always coming up, which is quite exciting. Yeah. And I'm sorry because sometimes I just have to cut off halfway, because Saturday, unfortunately, I have first physiotherapy sessions where after physiotherapy, I'm usually feeling feverish, but it is the knowledge which you share with us that makes me awake after taking paracetamols and painkillers. So thank you for that.
Thanks, Madhavi. Thanks for sharing that. Fabio, anything from you?
The last one. Okay. Am I the last one? No, never mind.
I think so, yeah.
I felt a little bit weird when we started this. I was like, is this for me? Maybe not. I was not sure what to expect. But then when going into it and like learning about the tools, techniques, strategies, goals, I was like, this is exactly what I needed. Creative ways of enhancing or empowering the team, creative ways of increasing collaboration, of getting feedback. The tools and techniques I think are really, just gold, pure gold right there. And now I think, I feel a little more prepared and with more tools in my belt to kind of do that. Because then like they say, if you have a hammer in your hand, everything seems like a nail. But now it feels like I already have more tools that I can say not everything is a nail. I have to use the proper tool to go with it.
Very profound, Fabio. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that. Okay, that was nice. That was a good feedback. Thank you for sharing that details.